20,000 bags of mulch. Wake up! Heavy equipment. Wake up! Huge rental trucks. Wake up! 100 high school teenagers. It can be a nightmare unless you're purposeful about safety. Hey everybody, it's Brett. Listen, we're going to have a much more detailed discussion just before Mulch Madness on Wednesday evening, but there are 3 safety topics that I need to implant into your brain right now. Trucks are not just big cars, okay? The mulch loads can be up to 15,000 pounds. That's as much as 3 Cadillac Escalades sitting in the back of your truck. So I need you to think about safety. We're going to talk about 3 things real quick. I want you to put them in your mind, and we'll talk much more detail on Wednesday night, okay? The first one is driving safety. The second one is operational safety. And the third one is yard safety. First, driving safety. Look, lead and chase car drivers, I need you to be thinking about the truck, not just your own vehicle, okay? You are part of the truck driving crew, even though you're in different vehicles. Truck driver, I need you to think about the truck. Think clearances, especially when you're talking about turns. Turn management is really important. Take wide turns. You've got side view mirrors that stick out beyond the body of the truck. Don't forget about those. Overhead clearance. The top of that truck is way above your head and way above the cab. So branches that you think might clear, they might not also. So be careful about that. The entering speed when you're coming into a turn is also really important. You don't want to have to jump on the brakes because you suddenly realize you're going a little too fast. So go a little slower than you think you should be going. And also manage your acceleration when you're coming out of the turn. Load shift is a real thing. You've got 15,000 pounds of mulch in the back of that truck. So make sure you're thinking about acceleration, deceleration, turn radius, and what speed you're carrying through the turn. All of that can cause load shift. If you have a load shift, stop the vehicle. Pull off to the side, get to a safe space, and take the time to reset the load. Don't press through with a load that has already toppled because you're asking for problems. Make sure you allow extra following distance between you and the car in front of you. Hopefully, that's the lead car. So at least if you hit it, it's somebody you know. So you got that going for you. When you're backing up, make sure you use spotters, okay? They need to be thinking about 3 dimensions. They need to be thinking about the height of the back of the truck. They need to be thinking about the clearance on the sides of the truck. And they need to be thinking about how close you're getting to whatever you're backing towards. Use spotters when you're backing up. And the last thing for driving safety, no riders in the back of the truck. I don't care if you're going next door or if you're going around the block. Don't let anybody ride in the back of the truck. If any of that mulch topples and somebody happens to be in the wrong place, they're going to get squished like a frog. Okay, now next. 2, operational safety. We're talking about the actual process of doing the job when you're out there dropping the mulch, okay? Main road deliveries are going to be a big thing for some of you guys. Make sure the truck's as far as over to the shoulder of the road as you can, and get one of the chase cars or the lead car to pull up behind you with their hazards so that the traffic will flow around them and not wind up coming right behind the truck. Make sure that roles are clearly assigned to individual parents who's responsible for each function and task. Make sure that everybody understands what their role is. All things that have to do with the truck is the truck driver's responsibility. That means that the truck driver does not handle administrative details and the truck driver does not handle logistics details. The truck driver is about the truck, the load, and making sure that everybody's safe while all that stuff is happening. Be direct and use volume. I'm talking about when you're managing your crew of rowers for the delivery. Do not shy away from pointing and yelling, as long as it's appropriate. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, right? It is 2020. Anyway, enough of the side. Monitor the rower's conditions, right? When people get tired, they take shortcuts. When people take shortcuts, they get injured. So watch their condition. Make sure that they're fueling up when you're on your brakes between pickups. And 3, yard safety. This is a pretty simple one, but you'd be shocked at how many people don't think about this. In short, watch out. There's trucks, there's forklifts, there's all kinds of stuff rolling around there, okay? So don't linger in the yard. Don't let your crew linger in the yard. Get them off to the side. Go get them some food. Engage if you see a bad situation developing. If you see people getting ready to walk through the yard that you know shouldn't be walking through the yard, they don't belong to the crew club, or they're rowers that are taking a shortcut, engage. Don't just sit there and watch a bad situation develop when you could stop it from ever even getting close to developing. Okay, this one is a little odd when it comes to safety, but I want you to listen to me. It's really important. Do not leave until everything is taken care of. We're totally wrapped. And here's how this is a safety piece. Everybody's going to be tired. It's mulch weekend. Trust me, everybody's going to be tired. The amount of work that has to be done at the end of each day does not change because there's less people there. So if you let people leave, or if you leave because you're tired, or you know that the rowers are tired and you're just trying to be nice, guess what's going to happen? Everybody that's left who is just as tired is going to have to pick up all of your slack, or all those kids' slack, and they're going to be doing additional work while they're just as tired as you. So actually you leaving or allowing the kids to leave increases the risk of injury for everybody that's sticking around to do what's supposed to be done. So don't leave early. Okay? We'll see you guys on Wednesday for a bigger discussion.